Brady, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you about your alma mater, Notre Dame, taking on Michigan State. How do you see that one playing out?
It's really which defense is going to be able to stop the run. I mean, that's what it comes down to. Michigan State's kind of back to, I think, what we're accustomed to seeing from head coach Mark D'Antonio and his defensive mind. Notre Dame's one of the best rushing teams in the country. I think they averaged around 330 yards this year. So whichever team's going to be the best against the run. And then the flip side of that, for Notre Dame, I think Brandon Wimbush is going to have to make some throws, is going to have to make some plays in the passing game. You know, they're not having enough production right now. He hasn't been efficient enough, but he's young, so that's going to come with time. But it's not going to be an easy matchup having to go on the road versus East Lansing.
Yeah, just 51% for him on the year. How much pressure you think is on Brian Kelly, particularly for this game, given what happened in the Georgia game?
I think there's pressure on both coaches. You know, last year wasn't a good year for Michigan State either, but I think Brian Kelly realizes how bad last year was and how big of a game this is, you know, really in the grand scheme of just his overall career at Notre Dame and where this program's at. So, believe me, he understands they need to get back on track with this win. You know, Georgia was a close game. I think it shows you that they're kind of closing the gap. They're a better team than they were a year ago, but they're just not quite there yet.
Both teams feel like they're better than they were a year ago. Should be a really interesting game in South Bend. Should be fun here, too.
Yeah.
Have fun on the call, and thanks a lot for your time.
I will.
Let's go back to the studio.